What are some lesser-known secondary uses for an everyday product? You can also use the Hitachi Magic Wand as a back massager. That's ridiculous, my back doesn't have a clitoris. Even if it did, you probably couldn't find it anyway. Cornstarch is a good blood coagulant if you need to stop bleeding. I saved my pet tarantula with cornstarch like this before. Her abdomen split after falling on tile, and the cornstarch stopped her from bleeding out. Several months later, and she's doing great after that almost fatal fall. I'm trying to imagine a spider staying still enough for you to apply cornstarch to it. That's amazing. Check this out. Link edit. Yay. My first gift less than hugs greater than edit 2. Video link updated to the original. Old one was. Link edit 3. Yes, spiders are awesome. Here's a somewhat relevant XKCD. Link. And that's a link that will forever stay blue. Thanks, Merry Christmas. If it's serious, superglue is also an option. Serious. IDK, how true it is. But I've heard that superglue is standard military kit for this reason. You can get a medical form of superglue. It is different from the glue you buy from a D-shop, but the actual glue part is very similar. The main difference is that they don't add some of the extra chemicals that go into the non-medical variant. While you can't buy the human version on Amazon, you can get vet version. Edit. I'm referring to Vetbond. The secret ingredient is cyanoacrylate, which the other skin products don't have. The human version is Dermabond. The medical version theoretically releases less heat upon bonding, although the difference is negligible. The medical version also theoretically binds less to hydrated tissue, causing less damage. Actual difference I'm unsure. So I asked the doctor about it as a gash in my head was getting glued back together. Her answer was that it's basically the same thing, but in sterilized packs and way more expensive, partly BC of the sterilizing. But I can tell you it burns like a son of a bitch for a few seconds after application, both chemically, and a bit of heat. I work in the medical device industry. Sterilization is fucking expensive and drives up the cost of product. There are so many costs that go into sterilization, and transportation. Almost no device manufacturer has their own sterilization facility. It's baffling. Jesus, no. Feel free to look it up, because I'm not a doctor and could be wrong. But I have used superglue medically for years, and it's not a coagulant. It's perfect for sealing a wound that didn't bleed, or if the flow has already been staunched. If you put super glue on something bleeding, it forms a solid puddle of super glue in the middle of the blood. Also, don't put anything cotton on it before it dries. Super glue and cotton form an exothermic reaction that's hot enough to start a fire. We use superglue in our hospitals all the time. It's not for gushing woods obviously, but think of things like shallow knife cuts. Or think like, a really deep paper cut. Cuts that you can wash or dab free of blood, but then a few seconds pass and the blood starts seeping up again. Step 1. Clean all the blood. Step 2. Pinch the cut closed and cover the skin with superglue. Done. Any kind of cooking oil will easily get pine sap off of your hands. Just use it like soap. Yes, cooking oil immediately removes windshields from off of your hands, just use it like soap. Vagisil for chafing. It's antibacterial, lubricating, and an anesthetic. I learned that in the army. And sponsor a NASCAR team. As a mechanic, a flathead screwdriver is a pry bar, package opener, square head, Robertson, screwdriver, hose pick, a punch, test lead, electrical bridge, scraper, chisel, and least importantly, a flathead screwdriver. Add salt to your hand wash to get gasoline smell off. Love, Dad. Use vet wrap instead of sports tape. It's basically the same thing but much less expensive. I carry a garlic press in my purse so that when I'm out at a restaurant I can make a small amount of baby food out of any steamed vegetable. Vinegar is amazing. It can be used as a cheap household cleaner, refresh the coffee maker, and it can cure foot fungus and jock itch. Makeup remover wipes are really good at getting bike chain grease off your hands. Coffee grounds are quite versatile. Among other things, you can use them for a soil additive to improve the pH balance for plants. Place them in a refrigerator to neutralize odors. Scour pots and pans. De-icing your steps and driveway. An ant repellent and exfoliating scrub for your skin. WD-40 removes old adhesives from anything without damage or staining or discoloration. A smaller can of WD-40 can be used on a normal-sized can of WD-40 when its lid is stuck. TELUHWAT. I wrap those thick rubber bands, you know, the ones that come around broccoli crowns, around tight jar lids to make them grippy and easy to undo. Edit. Wow, muchas gracias for the gold and silver. You all are some fine people. And hopefully less troubled by tight lids from now on. Lots of great tips in the comments too. Blue Dawn dish soap works really well on clothing stains. Peroxide gets bloodstains out. Edit. I'm a nurse, not a serial killer. Condensed milk for those with chronic vomiting. Not only is it great for cooking, but I had a pharmacist tell me about adding some water till it is the consistency of thick soup. Get the person to sip small amounts of it slowly. It helps line the esophagus to reduce vomiting, and allowing medication time to hit the stomach and work. Also provides much needed sugar. I've used it on kids and adults and it's worked a treat every time. Toilet seat covers are the same as blotting paper for oily skin. If you have a highlighter that's dying, take the pen part of it out of the casing and soak it in nail polish remover. It will revitalize it to working like new. Computers are not only for browsing Reddit, they can actually be used for productivity. Clean mascara wands are used in animal shelters to soothe the animals by brushing, and to remove fly eggs and larvae from fur. Shaving foam reduces, stops misting on bathroom mirrors and car windows. You can also use it to write creepy text like "I died here" or "I'm watching you" on mirrors of other people's bathrooms. When done right, it will be pretty much invisible normally, but the text will show up when someone is taking a bath, shower, and the mirror fogs up. Bonus. If someone has Alexa, remind me to die in 4 hours. Then leave. It will go, okay, time to die, and scare the crap out of your victim. Edit. Holy crap, this blew up. It appears that the phrasing was changed in a recent update and she no longer says it in such a loving, sinister way. So here's an alternative. Alexa, remind me in 4 hours. I could kill you at any time. This is a reminder. I could kill you at any time. Hair conditioner as shaving cream. Edit. I am only buying a cheap $1-2 bottle of cheap conditioner used specifically for shaving. A big bottle will last for months. I'm only using it for legs and underarms. But I see others have success using for facial hair and shaving their heads as well. Calling something a game changer feels so cliché, but this tip was for me. My razor doesn't get as gunked up. I can see my legs better, so there are less cuts. It's cheaper than the nice shaving cream. But most importantly, I use the olive oil conditioner and my legs are the softest they've ever been. It's insane how much more I enjoy shaving now. Fewer cuts, thanks to the 10 of you who pointed that out. The conditioner I use is the Garnier olive oil. For my region, it is cheaper than the nice shaving cream I was using, or they're about even, but the conditioner lasts way longer. I don't shave with just oil because it made the tub too slippery and I'm super clumsy. I am a female, but I do like the thought of being a 300 lbsd liner with super smooth legs. If you run out of shaving cream, you can rub a stick of butter on your face, and then go to the store and buy more shaving cream. If you have a French press for coffee, you can also froth milk in it after. Pour in hot milk and raise and lower the plunger until the volume of the milk has about doubled. Not my channel, but plugging for James Hoffmann. If you like coffee, and want to explore the utter depths of the world of coffee, coffee gear, coffee science in a super chill and informative way, check him out. Any cooking oil is a great way to remove the residue from stickers. IDK if this is recommended, but if you get scratches on wood furniture, I've always taken a matching washable marker, colored over the scratch, and then wiped it with a damp cloth, to effectively stain the wood back to match. Rub a walnut nut on wood scratches. Also just go buy a small bottle of Goo Gone. It is that oil, but smells great and does a better job than cooking oil. It's like $1 for a couple ounces, and that bottle has lasted me years. Edit. Used walnut nut to differentiate it from using a whole walnut. So someone isn't rubbing a dry walnut shell on their wood-winking face. Edit 2. Hey, nut meat. Bleach to keep away cockroaches. I used to get big-ass cockroaches in the summer that came up my drain. My exterminator told me to pour 1 cup of bleach down my drain each week. You have to pour it down the drain in the room you see them. I started 18 months ago and haven't seen a cockroach since. Liquid laundry detergent glows under blacklights but is clear under normal light. You can dip a Q-tip in some detergent and draw right on your walls and only see it with a blacklight on. Different brands glow different colors. Lots of fun in dorm rooms. If you're in a dorm room, that's probably not detergent. Keep a bag of cat litter in the trunk of the car, in case you need extra traction if you get stuck in ice or snow. If you have a landline telephone, the dial tone is a concert F by holding the phone to your ear and your finger on the first fret of the first string of your guitar. For example, you can use the dial tone as a reference pitch and accurately tune up without a tuner. Anal Ease is good for a toothache, and it's cherry flavored. I work at an adult store. Also, please don't use Anal Ease for anal if you are having painful anal sex. Get some butt plugs and a good lube. Just because you can't feel your sensitive areas being damaged doesn't mean they aren't being damaged. Put a somewhat thick layer of Vaseline on the skin around your hairline and ears and neck when dyeing your hair. If you accidentally get dye on your skin, you can easily wipe it off. A jeweler's loupe can double as a macro lens for your cell phone. Fixed the spelling. Good thing I have all these jeweler's loupes lying around. Loupe FTFY. What a loupe fiasco. Bottom shelf cheap vodka. Put it in a spray bottle and squirt in on your bathroom walls to kill mold. Squirt it on clothes to remove any odors. Use it to clean mirrors, glass, windows. Squirt it in your mouth to make cleaning more fun. Yay, but they put bitterant in it, so it's not as much fun to drink while cleaning. Q-tips to clean your keyboard. Nice tip.